Okay, picking this up again, we had just filled in the webmail.techpro.com and then come down here to only connect to the proxy servers that have the principal in this certificate. And with that, as the field becomes available, we are clicking into that and putting the MSSTD colon webmail.techpro.com. Again, making sure that everything is spelled correctly there. And we also click on fast networks, connect using HTTP first, then connect using TCP/IP. We come down and change the authentication method to basic. And fundamentally, we don't make changes on any of the other tabs here. Again, waiting for this to pop down so I can mark basic. There we go. Selecting the basic authentication. And as soon as that takes, we'll move ahead. There it is, basic authentication. Then we hit OK. And waiting a second here. And after it resolves here, we go ahead and tell it OK again. Again, we did not make any changes on the general, advanced, or security tabs. Hitting OK here. Having filled out everything in the More Settings form, and I think this completes everything that you had in your instructions. We are now ready to connect by hitting Next. So you can see it's all there. We hit the Next button. And when I've done this in the past, it does jump up and ask for authentication, which is a very good thing. And since the screen redraw is slowed more than a little bit by doing this recording, there it is. As you can see, it's Pennyworth at unityofchattanooga.org. We go ahead and fill in Unity 123 exclamation mark exclamation mark. There we go. And we'll wait for that to appear. And as soon as it does, we'll hit OK. There it goes. And we hit OK. And here's what happens next. That clears. Notice it went to not responding as it is going off to authenticate with the server. And then it will come back and complain with the message that I will go ahead and send to you. And that's basically all the setup instructions I have. And fundamentally, there's not any really good way to get out of this when it rejects. There it is. Outlook cannot log on. Verify you are connected to the network and are using the proper server and mailbox name. The connection to the Microsoft Exchange is unavailable. Outlook must be online or connected to complete this action. Okay, so if I hit OK at this point, it's going to pop up and have me look at the name and the network and that sort of thing. And we will once again verify, in fact, that it is correct. Here we go, just a moment. There it is, webmail.techpro.com, and of course Pennyworth with an E at unityofchattanooga.org. Now, if I hit cancel, it's going to go out and attempt to authenticate again, and it'll, hesitate, which by the way gives you just about the same result. It attempts to go out and authenticate, and we're again, like I've hit it, and so I think it takes about 30 seconds to time out here. So it's good that this video was broken up into two parts. again, as you noticed, OK, and nothing is really happening here. There it goes. And your server or mailbox names cannot be resolved. OK. I'll believe you on that. And as soon as that goes away, it's going to complain some more. And basically, it won't allow me to set up a mailbox. So there really is no getting into Outlook to move ahead on this. So kind of got a head scratcher here. Plus, the result of all these ramblings is that I am still unable to open Penny's mail, her Outlook at all, to even access her POP3 account. So this is a bad thing. And again, there you go. You see it's going off trying to authenticate, and it's going to complain some more to us here. There it is. Same message, cannot log on. So, you don't have a lot of options open at this point. Once again, acknowledging I can't do it. And then here we are stuck again with this going back through the cycle. If you X out of here, I think it will give me a chance to cancel. But again, this is just bad in terms of trying to get this to work. There you go. See, mail from this Microsoft Exchange email account is delivered to the existing Outlook data file on your local computer. If you want to keep a copy of your messages on the server, open Account Settings dialog box, click the Data Files tab, and change the default file. That would be great. Okay. And when this message clears, eventually, don't think it's going to give me many choices other than to just go ahead and cancel on it. We'll give it a little time here to finish redrawing. There it goes. Right, your server or mailbox names cannot be resolved, and then we're back in the infinite loop where it won't let us, it'll pop up the names to be changed, and there's just no getting away from it. And there's no setting it up. So what do I have to do? Again, I'm trying to use Outlook 2010 here, and it's just being generally disagreeable. Again, we'll wait another moment or two so you can see the looping that's going on here. Here we go. And again, you saw what happens next. I get an error message, and I get that complaint. So the only thing that's really available to me is hitting cancel to get out of this, in which case it doesn't set it up. And this is not good. As soon as this gets out of the way, I will go ahead and close everything and open Outlook and let you see what I'm up against here in terms of it not opening and being unusable for Penny, which is, as I said, a bad thing. And again, we're disconnected, so this may be the end of the demo, but this is all for part 2. Okay, I've reconnected, and as you see, we're back here. We only have the POP3 account, and so my last action here, besides closing everything, is to attempt to open Outlook. And here's what happens. We click on it. Outlook 2010 starts to open. Beautiful thing. And I would just love it if I'd be made a liar here and not get an error message. And so it is. Without the Outlook account, it does just fine with it. So that part's good. So you saw where we are. Tell me what I have to do to get it set up. Thanks, and look forward to hearing from you, Larry. Bye now.